Hi guys, it's Vanessa. I know I look insane. I'm actually in the middle of cleaning and I know I haven't come on here in a while, but I wanted to do a video, kind of a follow-up on my Bkr bottle review, which I know is one of my most watched videos, so I know that people are really interested in the Bkr bottles. And I reviewed this bottle in the color Kvetch, and this is the is it the 500 ml? Yes, the 500 milliliter bottle from Bkr. So if you want to see kind of like a review on the bottles, I will link the video here and down below. And there I really go into detail about the bottle and I compare it with a dupe, which is the Contigo, I forgot the name, but it's the Contigo bottle. You can find those at Target, and all that info is in my other video, like I said, which I will link. So since I bought this, I've also purchased 2 more Bkr bottles. So I just wanted to come on and show you the bottles because I now have one in every size that they come in. So just if you are finding this video because you are looking to purchase one yourself, you can kind of see them side by side versus just online to see like truly the size of the bottles. So, like I said, this is the original one that I first bought, and this is the 500 milliliter bottle, and I believe that, yeah, the name of these are called the Littles. So this is kind of like your standard size if you're kind of thinking of like a Goldilocks situation, so not too big, not too small, just right. This would be the size you would get. The color is up to you. They have a ton of different colors. I said this in my other video, but basically these come off the silicone sleeve, and it's really just a glass bottle. So this comes in like a ton of colors, so the color you want is up to you. I'm not going to put this back on, but there you go. So a size up from this, and the biggest size that they carry is this one, and this is the liter bottle. It's pretty big. It's like the size of my head in comparison to, here is the little, and then here's the bigger one. You can tell on the bottom. And the mouth is a little bit bigger on this one. So the cap for the 500 does not fit on the liter bottle. This color that I got, actually I don't remember the name of it, and I'll just put them down below. I got it on Amazon, and sometimes on Amazon they have more discontinued colors or colors that you're not going to see online, so just keep that in mind. But you can get them on Amazon, and I believe if you have Amazon Prime, it's free shipping, so something to think about. It's not, the price isn't cheaper, but the shipping you don't pay for and that sort of thing. So yeah, so the top is a little bit bigger, and so is the handle, which makes it really comfortable for holding on. And yeah, it holds 1 liter of liquid. Sorry, I'm all over the place today, I know. And then the most recent one that they added to their collection are these cute little tiny ones, and I think they're called the Teenies. Yes, and the Teeny bottles are 250 milliliters, and this one is in the color Bambi. And this one's really teeny tiny. As you can see, it's about the size of my hand. And again, I'll compare it to the other one. So you can see this again, the 500 milliliter. You can kind of see on the bottom the smaller one, and then this is it compared to the big difference here. So a good way to look at it is when you drink out of the teeny, you're basically drinking like 1 cup of water. This is the equivalent to about a cup of water. This is the equivalent to about 2 cups of water, and this is the equivalent to about 4 cups of water. So if you want to drink about 8 glasses of water a day, 2 of these will do it, 4 of these will do it, 8 of these will do it. Yeah, so I've been using them all for a while, and I'll just kind of quickly tell you my thoughts on them. I do, back to my Goldilocks kind of comment, I feel that the 500 milliliter one is just right for me. I think it's the perfect amount, kind of depending what I do. So I guess I should talk about that. Depending what I'm doing for the day, the sizes kind of work in my favor. So originally I had gotten this smaller one just because I couldn't resist. It was really cute. And I was like, oh, sometimes I just want a little bit of water. I like to have this one and just kind of keep it in my bag if I'm going to be traveling or if I'm going to be like walking around for the day. either filled or empty. I just like kind of having it in my bag. It's light enough, you don't really feel it that much. It's pretty light when it's empty. And if you see a fountain, you can fill it up, or if it's already filled, you have your water and you're good to go. And since it is glass, they're all glass, they do have a little bit of weight to them. So I do like having the smaller size, like I said, just to kind of keep in my bag for like everyday use, and have like a little emergency water. So you'll always have water on the go. Another thing about this one is, like, if you're doing something like really small, like a small walk, you're just gonna run an errand, it's, you can grab it and go with this one. So if you're gonna go for like a lengthier walk, a hike, or you're gonna do like a full workout class, I would go with the middle size. I also really like this one and have found that this is the perfect size to keep at my desk at work. I can get 2 cups of water in and then go refill it. It kind of gives you a chance when you sit at a desk all day like me, you kind of want a reason to get up and go fill up your water bottle, where when I bring the bigger one, I feel like I'm never leaving my desk. And this one, it kind of forces you to take that break, get up, stretch a little bit, and refill your water. So I really like this one for having on my desk. Also, if I'm going to take a longer walk, I really like having this one. And if like I do like a group fitness kind of class or like a longer workout, this one I still like. I also really like taking this on the beach or poolside, because it does hold a little bit more than this. This one you're just going to constantly having to get up and go. This one's not, you don't have to get up as much to refill it. Also, I've talked about this in the other one, but because of the design, if you're like going for a walk or a workout of that type, this one's really easy to hold on to. And when it's filled, it's not too heavy. I do find it to be a touch heavy when it is filled to keep it in your bag, and it's just a little bit bigger than this one. However, keeping it in your bag kind of, I don't know, this just makes more sense to just toss it in your bag and have it as an emergency water bottle, versus this one just takes up a little bit more room. So I kind of like it if I'm going to be stationary on my desk, that sort of thing. Now this, my friends, this holds a lot of water. It's really good if you are someone who is trying to increase your water intake. Just having this giant thing like near you reminds you like, I gotta finish that. So, and it does hold 1 liter of water, which is a really nice amount. I would take this if I was like going on a road trip. I'm gonna be in a car for a long time. Also, if I'm home and I'm like sitting down and working or just vegging out in front of the TV, this is the one that I would opt for. I don't really like it at my desk because, like I said, at work, you kind of do need those reasons when you're at a computer all day to get up a little bit and, break from the screen and stretch and walk, even if it is just to the water cooler. I do sometimes keep it at work though, like if I know I'm going to have a busy day and it's just like, listen, I want to be hydrated. I don't really have time to be getting up. Like I just need to crank this workout. I will take this with me. Or if you're going to have like a long meeting and you don't want to keep getting up. So yeah, like it's good for that. Definitely don't recommend putting it in your bag. I had it filled in my bag and it's so heavy. Like I was just shopping downtown after work and it was so heavy to carry this. When there is water in here, this does hold quite a bit of weight. So it is a little bit heavy if you are going for like a pretty long hike or something. I mean, I guess you could chalk it up to extra like weight so it'll help your workout, but in all honesty, like I don't really recommend like walking around too much with this one. This one's really if you're going to be stationary, staying put for a while and you don't want to like move or get up, because the liquid does add a lot of weight to this. But yeah, overall, I do love all of them still. And I think that they're all, really awesome. And depending like your use for it and what you're going to use it for, would determine like which one you're going to use. Also, if you use these not for water, I mainly use these for water. I have like a ton of other kind of water bottle situations happening. So I do use these for mainly water. However, you could use it for juice, which I think I mentioned in my last video. If you do like, if you have a juicer, which is what I'm using to prop my my camera up right now. But anyways, if you have a juicer, these are really good for that. And this would be a really good one if you're doing like a juice cleanse, or if you just want to have like a bigger amount of juice that you make that you could pour out throughout the day. They're not, like I've said before, that they weren't that conducive for smoothies, because even though it is a open like wide lip, it isn't super wide. I think this bigger one might be a little bit better, but even so, Normally for a smoothie, you want something a little bit bigger unless you have like a straw that you can put it in. But I don't know. I just don't see these as like what I would put a smoothie in. To me, they're more for like juice, water, that sort of thing. But I still love them. I still stand by them. If you have any other questions, let me know. I just kind of wanted you to see them all together. I'm sad I took out the other one, but I just wanted you to see them so you can kind of get an idea of the sizes and just a little bit more info since I've been using them for a while, kind of like what I think each of them are really good for. So like really good for on the go, in your purse, in your car at all times. Obviously also really good for kids. I think for young kids, like really young kids, I would only do the teeny. Mainly like kids can't drink that much water, but also these do get kind of heavy for them. So I feel like I would go with like the small one if you have like a really young child. But anyways, good if you're like, you know, on the go and you just kind of want this in case of emergency situations. Also good for kids. This one's really good if you're sitting at a desk all day or for fitness purposes, like to hydrate through workouts. And this one is really good to remind you to stay hydrated, but really good if you're just kind of like hankering down somewhere for a while or you're going to be sitting still for a bit and you want to stay hydrated throughout. But yeah, let me know down below if you have any other questions. Like I said, I'll put the colors, particularly this one because I forgot already the name of it, down below. And I really quickly forgot to mention price. Sorry about that. Let me look up on the site. So the smallest one, the teeny, the 250 milliliters is $28. The bigger one, which is called the Big, the liter one is $45. And I believe this one is 30 something. Let's see. 500 mil. This one is $35. So that's just a little idea of how much each of these cost. Again, if all of those are out of your price point and you think that that's ridiculous, check out my previous video where I have a dupe for this size bottle, which is kind of perfect because I think it's the perfect size. So yeah, I'll leave that down below. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'll come back and do more videos, I promise. Sorry I look crazy. I'm going to keep cleaning this apartment and see you guys later. Bye.